Welcome back to another episode of the Bayer Leverkusen career mode here, where we are still in the beginning stages of Season 3. We are 4 games deep into the Bundesliga season, in which we have won all 4 games, including a game against a certain Bayern Munich that we went ahead and took business on last episode, a 1-0 win. We also beat Union Berlin 1-0 while winning our first Champions League game against Bodo Glimt today. We are going to go ahead and get into more action. We are going to get into some better teams in the Champions League. A narrow 2-0 win is not going to cut it against Inter Milan. We have Darmstadt in the DFB Pokal, in which we could probably rotate that team slightly as much as we possibly can. Our squad is a little thin for rotational games like that. We are probably going to play all 3 games here, to be honest. Probably play Darmstadt, Inter Milan, Marseille, and then get into November next episode. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, as we are going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Gladbach. And that team should be an easy win completely, honestly, unless we don't win, which we do. Boniface, Smith Rowe, Mullen. If you did miss last episode, don't know if it was the beginning. I don't think it actually. No, it was not the beginning. It was not beginning at all. But if you missed the first episode of this season, some things happened. We brought in Mullen for right midfielder. We brought in Kobel for goalkeeper. Kobel was the number 1 option going into the summer. Kobel was the number 1 option since I first hit the record button on this entire series. Mullen, great option on the right hand side. Now, last episode I did sell Tap Soba. I think I sold him for like 85 million there, and then we brought in Diamande as a backup. Forgetting that Hincape was there, so Hincape's still here. We have Patrick Schick, we have Nwari, who's a decent bench player. We have Gravenberg, who's a decent midfielder replacement that is working his way towards replacing Granit Xhaka, because Granit Xhaka is getting up there in age. Now, Granit Xhaka is still good everywhere on the ball besides his acceleration and agility and obviously sprint speed. Everything else, though, he's still good and he's still a quality player for this team. This is just starting 11 going into the game against Darmstadt. We rotate as much as we can. Patrick Schick starting. Somerville and Wari Tella as our midfield front 3 kind of. Palacios and Gravenberg duo-ship there. You can see there Gravenberg taking over Granit Xhaka's spot. Timber at right back. He is a right back. Well, he's still a center back, but he is our right back bench option. Diamande and Hincape, who I am playing him more at backup left back these days. He will be playing as a backup / starting center back here, and then obviously Gramado on the left hand side with Kobel still in between the sticks. I might have to sign a better backup goalkeeper, but I honestly Palacios and Wari into Gravenberg over the top for Tella. You have to run, bud. You just have to run if you want to be a part of this team. Gravenberg will get it back into Nwari. Nwari now into Somerville. Somerville gets taken out. It's going to be a penalty here for Leverkusen. Can't lie, I was not ready for this penalty. It's Palacios to take it, and it's saved. And out for a corner. Palacios down to Somerville. And Somerville now. Somerville, he's going to cut back in towards Ryan. Ryan now to Palacios. Palacios, who missed the penalty. Palacios! Shot out wide for a goal kick. Florian Wirtz now on the corner. That should be the straight keeper, but Boniface got there first. And Boniface will find the back of the net, and it took us 84 minutes. But we finally have the lead here against Darmstadt. Please, my eyes hurt looking at both of these kits. And that is game over. A 1-0 narrow win here against Darmstadt, but we move on nonetheless. Okay, well, figured out my backup players aren't good, really. And that's why they're backup players. They're not good for main team football, unless we're playing third league teams, which we aren't. We are going to go and quick sim this game against Werder Bremen. We pick up all 3 points. Palacios, Schick, and Boniface all on the starting 11, all on the score sheet. I should say 22 shots, though. Absolutely insane. We pick up all 3 points, more importantly, and we stay undefeated. We haven't dropped a single point in the league, which is great. Next up, we have Champions League action against Inter Milan. Did we not face them in the Europa League? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we beat them in the semifinals last season in the Europa League. So now we're in the Champions League group stage alongside them, and they bring in Pedri. That is interesting. They have Pedri. They have Nato on the left-hand side. We're going full strength starting 11 here. Boniface, Smith Rowe, Verts, Mullen, Jacka, Palacios, Grimaldo, Ta, Costadua, Frimpong, and Cobell. Let's get to it at the San Siro. Here we go. Champions League action against Inter Milan, my Europa League semifinals opponent. They might be wanting revenge here, trying to knock me out of the Champions League group. I have a feeling that's something, obviously the AI in real life, that is something they would want in this game. AI don't really care. They don't have a remember of history too much like that. Durham and Cobell with the save. Out for a corner. We both won our first Champions League game here. So big precedent to start some type of momentum going into that third game and then the second half of the group stages here. Verts now might be able to hit him on the counterattack after this corner. He has Daniel Mullen. I want that down the middle, not down the left-hand side there. That's down the middle. We have a better opportunity of getting that. I don't know why Smith Rowe in a Bayer Leverkusen shirt just seems right, but also seems wrong at the same time. Nato and Cobell with the save. Lautaro Martinez! We give the ball away. We give the ball away, and Lautaro Martinez makes us capitalize for it. Cobell with the flying header, but his net is wide open. He's not back. And Barella, or Bastoni, one of the two. I think it's Bastoni. It is Bastoni. It's 2-0 for Inter. That is insane. Cobell, what in the combination? What did I just see there? What just happened? Cobell came out for it. Diving header. He gets put down to the ground. He tries to recover, and then he trips over Thuram. It's an easy header. Nobody wanted to recover for Cobell. I guess I can't really blame them, but maybe somebody probably should have. And Inter doubled the lead early into the second half here. Pedri, Lautaro, Pedri, Thuram, 3-0. Wow. Absolutely bodied by Inter. Florian Verts down to Boniface. Victor Boniface. Boniface. We get a consolation goal. 82 minutes going in. Palacios, Patrick, Florian, Smith Rowe for a second consolation goal. No, we are going to lose 3-1 here at the San Siro. Honestly, horrible performance out of us. One personal mistake to kick it off at the end of first half. A bit of some wicked magicry, wizardriness. I don't even know what to describe that second goal, and then third goal, just poor defending. And we lose 3-1. Next game up there we are playing, it's the Champions League action against Marseille. This one is a lot more important. Somerville is on for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe was coming back from an injury, I guess, of some sorts, and he was half stamina, so there's that. And then Jonathan Tah is also injured as well. I don't know how long he is injured for, but he's at least injured for the next week or so because he got injured that last league game, and now a couple days later, he's obviously still not ready to go. So I haven't checked the email yet, so hopefully it's not too bad. We will check on it after this game, if I remember. But yeah, definitely not in a good situation there for Jonathan Tah. So Diamande comes on for him, and then Hincape will come onto the bench. Kosanuwu. Beautiful ball over the top for Verts. Verts now crossing in. Boniface header 1-0. We already started this game better than the full 90 minutes against Inter Milan. It's 1-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. Get in. Mullen. Verts now. Florian Verts. Florian Verts will double the lead. 2-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. 64 minutes in. Grimaldo into Somerville. Somerville into Ethan Nwaneri. 3-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. And we will pick up 3 points now. And we are going to have to pick up all 3 points here against Marseille. We rebound nicely after losing to Inter Milan. And we'll stay in contention to get out of the group. We are still fighting for top of the group for sure. I'm assuming Inter Milan have won their third game as well. We're now second for sure. We're 100% second. Inter Milan win 4-0. Wow. Alright, we are going to end the episode. Here are some injuries. Emil Smith-Rowe got injured for 2 weeks. He came back, obviously, now. Florian Wirtz got injured only for a day, so that is perfectly fine there. Jonathan Tah got injured for 10 days. He's back now for sure after this game against Marseille. On the other hand, obviously, yeah, there's a player returning back from Jonathan Tah there. On the other hand, Yerdy Timber, ACL injury. He doing what he did in real life, tearing his ACL, and he'll be out for 10 months. 10 months? Isn't that a 7-month injury for this? I guess the mod makes it longer, makes it kind of more realistic. Yerdy Timber, he's out for the rest of the season. Wow, he's done. He's done Dan Dizzle. So yeah, that's not good. We no longer have a backup right back. Hincape will come back to the bench though. And when we come back next episode, we have Wolfsburg, we have not Darmstadt, we have Frankfurt in the cup. We'll have some more league action. I will play some league games. I'll probably play Wolfsburg to be completely honest, and I'll probably play Frankfurt, and I might simulate through Marseille and play against Hertha or even 96. And then the episode after that, we have our revenge on Inter Milan, and then Dortmund as well. RB Leipzig as well. That'll be interesting, wrapping up the rest of the Champions League group there. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.